This is the job that I was doing that you saw me welding on. I did not film any of the repairs on this job because I didn't want to deal with people. It's a frame repair. And I didn't want to have to deal with the naysayers. You can't do this and you can't do that. A lot of them say you can't do any frame repairs, which is not true. And I'm going to get into that. I have a lot of experience on doing frame repairs. I used to, when I worked at Mack, I would add 58 inches to a truck. They're portable sawmills. I would lengthen frames 58 inches and we would send them to Oregon and Washington State. So you are allowed to do frame rail repairs, but they have to be to manufacturer's specification for them to be legal. This truck is a 98 Western Star. Now, there are two trucks, 98 Western Star and 98 Freightliners, two 2002 Western Stars and 2002 Freightliners. They constantly blow that cross member apart. That cross member, if I remember right, last time I priced one, I think it was like $2,300. I have put in about a dozen of those cross members. They have reconfigured that cross member that many times. The Western Star used to have round cross members in there that would section back behind in a triaxle design, and a triaxle frame. They would run round ones and they would shear off. This is a 546 frame to Western Star specifications. A 546. 546 can come in single rail or dual rail applications. Per Western Star's frame repair procedures, a 546 rail assembly is allowed to have a 547, which is a partial inner reinforcement, along with a 548, which is an outside rail reinforcement. In high VOC stress level. Now, a 548, which is your outside rail reinforcement, with note to that, must be configured per body manufacturer recommendations, which you saw me welding on a hoist carriage. The minimum requirement for a 547 partial inner and a 548 outer, minimum thickness is a quarter steel to a maximum of 3/8 allowable steel. So Western Stars, that's their requirements. So this being a high stress area, because the hoist is right here, this is where they break. I've done 6 of these. Three Western Stars, 3 Freightliners. Since I have done these, they have not broke. I run 3/8 plate. My 547 is a 3/8 plate on the inside. My 548 is 3/8 on the outside. What I do is I butt just inside rear cross member flange on the outside, inside butt right against, take to the lift axle, butt, inner rail is flanged to the inside bolts of the cross member, all solid then. I must widen 3/8 of an inch on passenger side. This was passenger side rail, 3/8 of an inch, and install a 3/8 inch plate under cross member for a carriage. Must do the same on the outside, minus the 3/8 plate on the outside of the rail, because all I'm doing is changing height on the driver's side. But like I said, I didn't want to get into the repairs because I didn't want to have to deal with everybody saying you can't do this, you can't do that. You can, but it has to be per manufacturer specifications when it comes to a frame rail repair. All right, everybody, y'all have a great day. I gotta get back to work. See ya.